If you know me, you know I love cats, and most people know cats love boxes. So we're going to pull that up. This is actually a puzzle game that I really like, especially because there's a lot more movement through it. You can't get stuck on a level, but there's also just a lot of levels that you can go and mess around with. And it's not a single, it's not like the Chromatic Conundrum in that it's one level at a time. You can actually pick and choose what you want. Let's turn that up, I think. And it's still not showing. There we go. That should work. There we go. Casual, I'm playing solo. So the basic approach for this puzzle game is you have a smaller cat and a bigger cat, and you just gotta push some boxes around. I'm gonna do this level, or attempt to it. Oh, and as you go through the game, you collect little costumes for your cats. So that's adorable. Oh, that's interesting. Alright, let's... did I just get that box stuck? I did not. So I'm gonna try to get that box in a place where... Oh, now that's stuck. Let's move our previous cat back to a spot where they can do some pushing. Alright, and now we have moved that box completely out of the way. So the thing is now I need to move the other boxes around such that... Okay, easy. Easy. Get that cat out, over, around. This cat now gets out of the way. For big guy to come through. That falls through. That falls through, but that's okay because we do that. I'm going to go over and get back the puzzles I skipped on the other path here. Castle! Oh, wow. Alright, I think... So there are 5 boxes and only 4 goal spots. Which means one of the boxes is probably going to go into a hole. Which, fine. Question is, how do we manage that properly? Well, first things first, let's clear out the easy boxes. Oh wait, that's easier said than done. But we'll do this. Alright, so now what we need to do... I think... Oh no. So, let's see, the box that's in the middle can pretty easily go to either direction. That's clear. The problem is these bigger boxes. I will... So the problem is not the middle box. The problem is both side boxes. I need to get one of them off the sides. So, oh, you know what? I bet those light boxes shouldn't have gone, at least not both of them, should have gone to the edges, because we can get one of the side boxes into one of the side targets. Alright, let's restart that level. So, let's start the same way we started. Alright, so now yeah, so we can only push one of the large boxes into a side thing, because once we put one of the large boxes into a side thing, the hole falls out and our big cat is done. Can't do anything else. So based on where we pushed the middle box, we need to get the middle box into one of the middle goals before we do anything else. So I think, well, okay, just looking at which light boxes we can push around, this one cannot go into one of the middle goals. So we're going to push it into a side goal. And that means this one we can push up there. Alright, so the next thing, let's solve our middle box. And now that leaves us free to push this box over here. Okay. We got it. 50-50. Let's see what this one's like. Oh, wow. Okay. So we have what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 goals and 6 boxes. This, in theory, shouldn't be too hard. Now, we don't want to push this cat up too far and get that box in the corner, because then it is completely stuck. Which means, to get this cat out, we have to go over this right here. So let's do this. Figure out what we're doing next. We do this. And now push this box over here. We can do that, which is easy enough. And then this cat is almost free to do whatever it wants. Oh, no, that was bad. That was bad. Oh, no, it wasn't. We do this. That, we do that. There we go. Now we're going to go to the left here a little bit, because I like unlocking all of the costumes. And that's what those little purples are. Analogous is what this one's called. Now, the two halves are not identical, obviously, because the lower half has an extra surveyor belt, and the top one has a hole in it. Now, any cat can move any box, which is nice to see. It says analogous, although the box placements aren't even the same. We're going to do this. Because in theory, oh, I just locked... No, I didn't. Oh, that was bad. That was actually quite bad. I lost that. I lost that. Okay, so if we... So So that means more boxes, I think, have to go passing from one area to another. Now this box cannot go anywhere except for there. That is just a given. We're going to push this box up. We're going to get ready for this box to come down. Now the question is, do I want to push more boxes down or not? Well, you can go over here. That's for certain. Oh, hang on a minute here. We have an extra box, don't we? Yes, we have 5 boxes to place and only 4 spots, plus we have a hole. So I'm just going to trigger the hole. Actually, that's bad now. No, it's not. No, it's not. We've got it. We got it. We got it. So I can do this. Do that. This box was not stuck like I thought it was a moment ago. Do that. And bring that one more over. Okay. That was easier than I made it out to be. Outfit time. Let's get an outfit. Enjoy the rain. So I'll give you a memento after you clear this level. Okay, so Big Cat is just stuck once we get it out. So here's the thing. Right now, all of our cats are just stuck on the same path. Because, I mean, that's a possibility. I can't move that. I can't go onto a conveyor belt. But what we can do is this. Get you out of the way. Gotta get you up first. Now we can do that and do that. Be like a frog! Embrace them and have fun. We'll see how life is how it's all about. And I unlocked the achievement, Be Like a Frog. Which is fun. Joints. Oh, this is gonna be interesting. What do we got here? Oh! Okay. Okay. Let's see, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 boxes. 1, 2, 3, wait, 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 6 goals. Oh no, we have 6 boxes, 6 goals. Okay. So we don't want any boxes to fall in the holes. Which means we have to have a box come into this area, either a light box, or it has to come via the conveyor belt. Well, actually, so if it comes via the conveyor belt, it has to be a light box, so that the small cat can push it down, because the heavy cat can't go over the holes unless it's the very last box of the level. Who can move where? I'm gonna hide you here for one quick moment, because I feel like this is important. Actually, no, so there's more movement here available than I thought. Let's get you out of the way. So now I can do this. Actually, that heavy box now is stuck, because I can't get the heavy cat in here and also push the heavy blocks down for the heavy cat to move it. Alright. What happens if I just go start pushing boxes? Can't push that one into the corner. That would be death knell. Can't push that one up, so... Light cat... I don't want to push this over, because then our... Alright, let's push this into the corner first. Then we can do that, and just say that's done. Is it done? I don't know. But that I know we can do this for. And we can just go around. And now I think we're stuck. Because for that light box... to come around... yeah. So we're now stuck there. So that light box, in theory... should not be headed to that middle goal. Which means we need another box to do that with. And the light box needs to come down... Wait a minute. No, I'm way overthinking this. Yeah. I've way overthought that. Alright. The return. Oh my. Okay, so we have 4, 5, 6, 7 boxes and 4 golds. Okay. I think what I need to do... something like this. Oh, now I'm stuck. I'm stuck. Maybe I need to get the ready to push boxes. I still think that's correct. But we're not seeing the whole picture yet. Let me retreat. Yes, that's better, that's better. So he can now just push this over. That's fine. Can do that. Alright. We didn't even need to put the last box into the hole. Now we still got it. Circle. Oh, circles. What is... Okay. One, two, three. We got 5 boxes, 5 goals. Fine. Now I'm tempted... Oh, I was about to say I'm tempted to just knock this box into its hole to start with. Actually, no, we can still do that. We just have to get our way out first. Similarly, we can just do that. That's ready. That's ready. That's ready. Oh, hang on. No, I got it. No, I don't got it. Oh, yeah, messed that one up. Okay, so the tricky one will be this box. I need to... Both of these two boxes need to get onto this wall and then pushed up somehow before they can be messed with again. First things first, let's get this box just completely out of the way. Now I've got a retreat spot. Okay, that's there. Let's see if we can do this without even breaking the... Now we've done that as before. We do this as before. And we can just finish that off. Okay. Two sides. Interesting. So here's the thing. If I push with the light cat right now, those boxes both instantly become locked. So we need to use Big Guy first. And Big Guy can't push that way, so we have to... This is our only starting move, which does that. Now I could push this down into the corner. The question is, do I want to? I do not, because the box on the lower left needs room to come over, with space for me to do that. And before we do anything else, I'm going to do this. Wait. No, I messed that up again. No, I did not. Get this guy back over. Alright, now you are just going to have to hang out over here. Well... Okay, so we've got... Okay. We can't get a box into this corner or it's dead, which means that box we're right next to goes to the right. If we want to move it more, we have to get this box out of the way. And the only thing that makes sense is to do it like this. Actually, no. Let's trigger the hole first, and then dump it. Because that leaves us the opportunity to do this. Wait. Do this first. No, now I've got that blocked off completely. Alright, we have to do this in steps. Nope, that was too much. God, this is... Now I can do either one in either order I want. No, because I couldn't block off the edge. Oh, okay. Now we're back to where we started. Belt to belt. 5 boxes, 5 belts. Alright, so how do I get a box here? Or, hang on. How do we get a box there? The only way to get a box here is by pushing it from over this direction. Which makes me think, if I can't get underneath... So, what? Okay, hang on. Now I've blocked off the box on the bottom. Nope. Because if I just do this, I can then, in theory, just do this. And we're ready. Oh no, we're not ready. We need... big heavy box, do this. Because now we do this. There we go. Do. Bumpy road. So he actually can't even get in there. He can't push... That box has to go in... Like, all 4 of these boxes on the left only go into what they're told to go into. However, if we want to get them in, we need help from this cat. So let's fill this hole to start with. What can I do to get another light box? Oh, let's... Do I want to start with another light box at the moment, or do I want to start with... Oh, actually, hang on, yes. I want to start with getting our little fat cat over here, because now we have a lot more freedom to mess with these other boxes. Although, I've now messed up because, as you can see, Light Cat cannot push another box into that hole, and there's nothing we can move around. So, we are, in fact, stuck. So, wait, so what that means, then, is there's going to be an extra hole in this level. There's going to be an extra hole in this level. I can't... Actually, 2 extra holes. So I can't have this cat pass here. Can't do that. And then the box on the far left has to be the last one we do. So we need to figure out... how to get enough boxes over. Okay, hang on. We can do this to start. Well, no. Okay, so... Oh, wait, no. The box on the far left, the light cat can get. I'm such a... Okay, hang on. Let's do that now, just to get it out of the way. Because that is a light box. That is not a heavy box. Okay, so... we need to do... get that over there. Alright, we done it. We done it. Oh, I forgot to get the second box! Alright, no, hang on. Easy fix, easy fix. There we go. I was wondering why I didn't get the done. Oh. Ugh. We're jailed. Okay, yeah, each cat is kind of sectioned off at the moment. Interesting. I'm going to start with that. Actually, I think this is easy enough. No, it's not. I just failed. Okay, we only have light boxes left, so we don't need the fat... Oh. Now they're both stuck. Okay, so... Hang on. 1, 2, 3, 5 boxes, 4 goals. So we can start the way we started, but I think... Let's break that, and now that cat can do that. Alright. That should be easy enough now. No, I've just put myself in the same problem. Getting this box over is now not going to work. Oh, okay, I see how I need to start. Because that light box can properly sit on that grass without it being a problem. That. Oh no, because now that's in the corner, I can't move it. It can sit on there, but... Okay. I'm dumb. What could I do here? When they said this was jail, they weren't kidding. Okay, I think the original idea of doing that is still correct. We just now need to be a lot more careful about this box. Like, what can we do with it? Nothing. Actually, quite literally nothing. I mean, that's duh. No, so I need to figure out that upper left area first. There's something I'm missing here. How to get that cat out without locking everything down? Because if I get any box on the far left path, it's done. It cannot move out. So, like, all of these spots are no-goes for a box. Corners, obviously, are no-goes. This is a goal. So, in other words, the boxes can be in these 4 squares, in this square. But how do we get around is the problem. Again, we can push this down. Oh, hang on. Okay. Now I can get around. It's still mobile. Actually, I'm not sure that's better. Because now how do I get behind the box on the lower left for the pushing that I was doing earlier? I can't. So let's leave it there. Now we have a path around at least. And we'll work from here. If all 3 of the boxes on the left can be used, so we do this. You down here, and you around. Okay, I think we've got it. Whoop, hang on. All the way over. Nope. I'm in the same spot I was a long time ago. So we don't want that box in the corner just yet. Here's what we're doing. There we go. That took longer than it needed to. But we're almost done with the level. Quarterback! So... Oops. Not what I wanted. It's gonna take a while, but I think that works. Alright, so now we need to get the cats. Someone needs to get over. Now we can't push that way, because we have to push this way. And now we can go all the way around and over again. Let's get the bottom corner now, I think. So how are we gonna get the last 2? If we have one cat waiting down here when the top cat pushes the box over, and then that cat moves into this corner. Once we get someone there, though, actually, so we just need one person to remain on this side to be permanent pusher. I'm not sure I did that in the correct order. You want to be here. I'm going to come you around, get you here, get you there. Oh, now we're boxed in. Now we're quite literally boxed in. Not what I wanted. But, okay, we're good, we're good. We're gonna trip the leaf hole, but that's fine. That was a lot of roundabout solving. 100% the lake. I finished the lake and 100% the lake. I like 100%ing this game. Straightforward enough. Ooh, there's a box at the end. There's a box at the end. Alright, let's see if there's a new mechanic in here. Oh, there are new mechanics in here. Can't go through that gate. Can't go through that gate. What is this? Oh. Can the big guy do that himself? No. Which means we have to move this box over. But the easy thing to start with is just getting that out of the way. Oh, this is hilarious. It's like Roomba-ing. That is funny. Oh. Jumping around. Alright, how many of these switches are we gonna need to get? Oh, you know, I should have tested there. Does the big cat go over those boxes, or does he just push them? Plan ahead. Well, okay. Okay, so yeah, light cat doesn't do any pushing whatsoever. So I think we have to do this first. Okay, and then we get stuck there. So, oh. Alright, let's see what Big Cat does. And now we're just completely blocked off. So, for planning ahead, I would love for the light cat to be able to push the box on the right. Because we can't... Right now, the only cat that can reach the light box on the right is the big cat, and by pushing it onto the goal, we'd be stuck. Oh, hang on a minute, no. So, actually, let's trigger this. Yes. There we go. Alright, let's get a new outfit here. Lo and behold, there's a fancy outfit in your path, sir. Hang on, there's a knock on my door. What is that about? I will be right back. I'm gonna label this, by the way. Ugh, okay, I'm back. Feel bad. It was AT&T people going around. It's cold out there right now. I feel bad about them going door to door, but I'm currently getting a very good deal on my plan, so didn't need any of that for myself. All right, let's see here. Oh, there we go. Bio break off. Back to the game. So if I do this, send you over. Okay, that's not a huge help. Okay, hang on. Oh, okay. This will be easy enough. Or not. Oh, that's right. I can't go. Hang on. We can do this. Hang on. No, we can do this. Now you go up here. You come around. There we go. The gentle cat. Shall we have some catnip tea, sir? Alrighty here. Let's go get our other outfit. Crossing over. Alright, let's get... let's do our little Roomba-ing here. Get that dealt with. Click. Now. Okay, so we need to get... I think that's what we need to do here. Now it's up to our cat here to get everything over and that done. Easy! No turning back! Okay, we've got some one-way stuff around here. Oh my. Okay, so that light box, that's a dead in the water box. I can't see how. Oh no, I can see how I would use it. Never mind. Now, other stuff. Let's just get you out here. Get you up out of the way. Oh, right. Alright, so now let's explore what else we have around here. So those are both heavy boxes. And we have this box only going one way. So one of these boxes is going into that. I think that's pretty clear. So let's get one of those boxes. Oh no, before I do anything else, let's make sure we get our switch turned on. Okay, that's ready. Once he goes over the hole, can't come back, which is fine. It's not fine. We need his help to get this last box over first. It's a two-cat job to do that. Now we're good over here to send him over. Break that. Put that in. I think we do this one first. Wait, no. Wait, I just messed up, didn't I? Yeah, that's not quite correct. Let's go back a bit. Yeah. What do I do from here? I think I want this out of the way for a moment. It's either there or there. I think it's here first. No, it's not. It's here first. No, it doesn't matter. Maybe I got the wrong box in the hole to begin with. Although, how would I... What if it's the light box that goes in the hole? Does that work any better? I think so. Not significantly better. I can do this. I can do this. And not much else. Wait, wait. Ja! Okay. Just brute force that one. Trial and error. The secret. Okay, so. Okay, there's that. I'm not seeing how that was. Oh, those little boxes don't count. Okay. Which means... What is... Oh. Oh. And now I can't push the light box into the... Wait, yeah, I can. I can. We can do this. Not... Hang on. I can work... Oh, I can't get on there now. Hang on, but I can, right? Oh. Can't. Okay. So... Oh, boy. Excuse me. That wasn't great. Let's start over here. So we need to get our big guy. Let's do that first. So now we need some way to get the big guy out and around. Well, easy. Okay. We just have him sit there for the moment. Now we're done. Alright. Let's get another outfit here. Reaching the end, don't panic, I have the right costume to help us through. Alright, so we need you just here. The fashionista! That was surprisingly easy. I didn't even touch that other box, I don't think. Alright, so we're going to quickly get these three up here. Claustrophobic. Okay, yeah, he can't move, basically. And this cat also can't really do much except for this. We get this out of the way. I think that will count. Oh, now that back corner is just blocked off. You can't do that. Can't do that. Okay. We do that to start with, and then hide over here. That doesn't help. Unless we... that one out of the way. That. Think this works? Yeah. So now I can go in here? No. I have to be creative about how I'm using these edge whatevers. Because if I pull that... no. I have to figure out what spot that little block goes onto. Because right now, so we need it to unlock whatever. And once it's there, where does it go? That's the question. Let's not put that one away just yet. Actually, let's do this. Oh no, I'm doing the same thing I started with, didn't I? Well, hang on. That one, I think this... I shouldn't be placing that so quickly. I think that's my problem. The problem is once I push that down onto the lower level, it's going to go to that corner anyway, because I can't get it off that lower row. So I think that box really is destined for that low row, which means we then need to figure out where this mini box ends up and how to get everyone else to a proper spot. So, all right, let's pretend this is still the correct thing to do. Wait. No, that's not gonna work. I was about to say if I push this box over and then push it down, it could go into that second row spot, but I can't get the little cat onto that last box. So now we're still stuck where we were before. Wait, let's I'm dumb. I'm really dumb. Wait, no. Because how do we get... So what we need to do is get another one of these regular boxes to like right this position. Get ready to push. Now you come around. Oh, I think I got it now. Let's get one more. No, don't push yet. There we go. Right. Something's in the way. You know, we could zoom into this level a little bit more than they zoomed into this level. Just saying. Alright, so we have 2 switches, 2 blocks, lots of leaf traps. And some problems on how to get out and around. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 boxes and 4 leaf traps. No, 5 boxes, 4 goals. Well, this one's obviously stuck. All right, now what? Oh yeah, we now can't get... Wait, yes we can. No, we can't. So, okay, the thing is, whatever happens, that first move that we have from the big cat is going to open that hole. I feel like that's important to start with. Is the other thing... Okay, they're both holes. We need to be able to do as much as we can with Light Cat. before we push everything else out. So let's actually get you doing this. Oh, okay, hang on. Here's the thing, we can... Now I've got that done. We need to get one of these boxes all the way up. So we're gonna do this. Alright, we got it. Oh. Tuna sandwich? Oh, this is weird. Alright, so... what we need to do, in order to finish the level, is trigger the switch, which means we need one of... Well, first off, let me see if I can... how many of these boxes we can just kind of get rid of. Just like out of the way. Okay, I can't push a box. Let's do a small push. Hang on. So that's ready to be pushed into place. Oh, not what I meant. Let's do this. Alright, now I have to get the remaining boxes. Get you out of the way first. Easy. Hang on, you need to come over. There we go. I'm sure there were multiple ways to do that. I don't know if what I did was the easiest, but I did it. We're going downstairs. Oh, jeez. Alright, so here's the thing. Okay, first off, I think we do this. I'm not sure what that conveyor belt there is for. That's now triggered. You can go up, do that. You can do that. Yeah. Okay, easy enough. Meat Bone. That's an odd title to have. So, first off, we need to get... Wait, that's one of the heavier boxes, so... that is also... Hang on, so what we need to do here is this. Because we only have one of these low-rise boxes, and we have 2 switches to trigger. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay, hang on. We got this. Okay. Roundabout, but it works. Barrier, barrier, barrier. How are we solving this one? So, let's do this first, just because we can. So that will allow us to undo the switch. So there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 boxes, and 5 goal spots. Now, right now, I can immediately see we need to get the big cat over to the left side of the map somehow. Which means we're probably going to need to push the low box to that wall. But if we need to get it off to the left wall, its only place is the far goal, which means we have to be able to get to the lower left, which means we have to get that over somehow. I think that's what I need right now. That's telling me this, and then we are straightforward home free. Oh, I pushed too far. There we go. Alright, descending. Okay, our small cat is blocked in by some boxes, but we can move them. So the box that's on the far right wall can only go to that far right spot. But with the conveyor belts that suggest something else can move, we're going to hold that and hold that because we can. Okay, what next, though? Because if I push right now... Oh, hang on. I think I need to get this in position first. I can move this over, move this up. So now I can do this. No, we're stuck. I've blocked all that off now. We're not quite where we need to be. Let's go back over here. Can I get that box properly moved over without... I don't think so. Can I get that conveyor belt? No. Oh, I can't. So actually, even that's wrong. 1, 2, 3, 4. I have 5 boxes, 5 goals, so I can't let a box fall into a leaf pit. I think that's our forced start. Let's not complete anything just... hang on. No, I don't want to do that. I push this down. And you ended up getting that stuck. No? Oh, hang on. I'm confusing myself here. So whatever box ends up going into that bottom row thing. Hang on. Get this out of the way first. I get that out of the way. Okay. Oh, I see what I can do. This can do that. Actually, that's now bad because this needs to go up here to actually get on. Flip the switch, but once it's on the top row, I can't get off the top row. Yeah, so that's not right. That's definitely not right. I mean, if I just do this now, then I think we're okay. Hang on, let's get this ready. That ready. Now we can do the final push. There we go. Done! I know I'm at the 2-hour mark, but I feel very close to finishing this, and I don't want to hit the same problem I did with Chromatic Conundrum, where there was so little of it to do next time. So we're just going to try to beat this game now. Alright, there are 3 switches we need to hit here. So, we're gonna start... I think we have to do this first. Then I... oh. Oh, okay. Alright, so that's done down there. So now what? Actually, that box is now stuck, isn't it? I can't use it anymore. Alright, so that means we messed that up. So this first... oh, okay, let's set... no, first things first is this. For sure. Now we... get all of our boxes around where they need to be. Now it's all... we can hit every single switch. So, I mean, we can do all those, but getting the last box over... Wait, that very last one, how does that get into the corner? We have to move it up. And then, oh, am I overthinking this? No, I'm not. Because if I do this... Oh, I'm not stuck. There we go. Right, there was the whole upper right thing there I could use. Alright. I was so focused on those, like, bottom 4 squares that I'm like, there's room up there. There was actually room up there for me to do it. Red rum! Okay. Cookie, okay. No other switches, so we can, push that box away. Before we get anything else too confused, we can do this. Now, why in the world would that conveyor belt be there? Any box that goes on that conveyor belt just dies. And actually, that box on the very... No, it's not. Because we can ride the conveyor belt. But if we want to ride the conveyor belt... Now she's boxed in. Which means he comes over and around. So 5 levels left. Maybe 6 if that last box is its own level. We'll get this done. Oh, okay, hang on. 1, 2, 3, so 6 boxes, 2 switches. We're going to start by doing this so that this box can get put down there safely. What do I do here? I think I've already messed up. Maybe not. Yes, I have. So honestly, getting someone in that corner back there actually helps out. Let's, leave the corner open for us to work with here. Actually, no, I think I just messed that up even more. Let's just start the easy way, doing that. Get you in here so that you're ready to do more interesting stuff. Well, no, because now those 2 boxes are immobile, and I can't push things around. So I do think that that stepping box has to be Now the question becomes, what goes where? Safely. I wonder if I get more freedom by... And I've locked myself in again. Maybe I should go for the other switch first. If we can do that. The easiest way to do that is getting out this way. Now that we've done that, oh no. Oh, hang on. Let's do that first. Oh, that makes things so much easier. Oh, but I've still messed up. Because one of those two boxes now has to go into that corner. Alright, well, okay idea, bad execution. Let's do this first. We can fix that as we go. Hang on. We're up above, let's get that done. You know what we're gonna do? I'm gonna get all of these done first. Awesome. First this, then that, and now, okay, we did it, we did it. Four puzzles left. Women's Day? Huzzah! Oh dear, how do we do this? So, that conveyor belt in the middle immediately says that only the girl cat can make it to the right half of the image. And in order to get this ready, if we have to do that, that was bad. That's what we need. So now he's going to start pushing her through the conveyor belts. She triggers the switch for him to do this last thing over here, and now it's all about her. Roundabouts. Oh, I did... Let's get this one first, then this. Oh, so much work for the woman here. Alright. Quicksand! Oh, that's no fun. Oh, wow. Okay, okay. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 boxes just 2 goal boxes that we can see. Just 2 that we can see. That doesn't mean there's 2 total. We might have some hidden goals. Oh, and one of the... Hang on, before we do anything really silly here. Can he just push his way through to whatever now? Alright, so now... Can we get him back in a way that gives us... Oh, we can't... Yeah. We now cannot get in there unless we push a box through. And we can manage that this way. Or we can do that. So we need to push one more box into that spot. Oh, that was bad. We can do this though. Got it. Alright, gotta get one over here. Push and pull. Because we are 100%ing this. Okay, there's no question that this goes here. You need to come out. That box. Hang on. This box. Pretty sure has to go all the way over here. This box we can figure out in a moment. Meantime, let's get this over. Oh, too much. Awesome. Buffered zone. Ooh. Oh, good lord. Okay, so. Oh, wow. So. We need her to get up and over. And on one of these. Now, we can get him out. We need to make sure that we don't completely block off both switches. But how? I think we've already blocked one of them completely off. Let's get him Up and over. Wait. I'm so confused. So I'm trying to think, once we get one of these step-up boxes and activate the switch, so the step-up boxes have to come down the middle here. Which means in order to push this way, we would have to have a cat here. If we wanted to push this way, we would have to have a cat here. That involves this box going almost all the way to the edges. But if that happens, then we're just SOL, aren't we? Hang on. Let me see what happens if I... Oh, that's just worse. The question is, what box... So hang on, there are... I think the key here will be delivering some of these lower level boxes all the way up to where the leaves are. So I'm going to start by doing this. Then letting her go start doing something like that. So we can't get this box on the lower level out, so we need to get this guy out. But once we get this box pushed up to the top row, we need to have one of these out of the way. So I think it makes sense to try to get one out, but how do I deal with... Oh, and I just locked everything off over there. Oh, it was an interesting idea. Maybe I should start with the heavy box getting out of the way instead of one of the light boxes. Well, no, I'm running into the... Oh, hang on. Because if I do this, now we're stuck and one of those gets pushed into a corner, which we do not want. So, yeah. It makes the most sense to start this. Now he can move... But yeah, we're still stuck in the same problem now that I was... Wait. Doesn't have to be. There we go. Now I think... Hang on. Let's at least get one of the switches flipped. Is she gonna get just completely boxed in? If I do this... No, she's fine. Oh, but now that box... Can't move it. So... Let's go back to... Pulling this box over. Instead... Oh! So it didn't quite mean to do that. Oh well. Now we do that. Now we can... Get that ready. And he can do the same thing. So that's done. Now the question remains, how do we get the heavy toys box up to that hole while still leaving room for everything else? Because at this point... Hang on. I'm overthinking things. No, I'm not, because now the toys box can't move at all. But... we do that... we're in a better position. Okay. Trial and error. Brute force. Call it what you will. We did it, y'all. Oh, that one was tough. Just having the space to do everything you needed to. So, finish the beach, 100% the beach, and complete the gallery. Cats love boxes! After Fofinho and Lily gathered all the boxes they needed, our heroes can finally enjoy their kingdom of cardboard. Yay, now the humans will have to figure out how to coexist in the house full of boxes. Oh, there's the frog outside! Cat people, I was hoping the cats are happy, so it's alright. That is true. Meow! Cute little meow at the end there. Alright. That's Cats Love Boxes. Thank you for playing. Yes. Achievement unlocked. Finish the game. Adote Ramam. I haven't heard of that. Oh, the shelter these cats from this game contributed. Love and Purrs. Fofinho, Lily, Judy, Lino, Giovanni, and Leo. Now, there is one small extra here. Cats love lasers. It's extra levels to have fun with. We're already at time, so I'll do this some other time. But it's a fun little extra with completely new mechanics on your maps. I've enjoyed it, but that is where we'll stop tonight. because I'm already over. Hope y'all enjoyed it. I need to go get dinner. So with that, I will send you off. If you're watching the VOD, now's the time to do all the fun YouTube stuff. Hit like if you like the video, subscribe and ring the bell if you want to see more. I have a link down in the description to my Ko-fi if you want to support me at all, whether it's for the game stuff or any other reason. It is always appreciated. And with that, I will see y'all later. Bye!